Hey everyone, this is Jane with Barlow Herbal, and look who's back. It's my friend Samantha, the fitness guru. So many cool things about her. She's the one that's got the soap company, Soap Essentials. I know some of you clicked on her link and found her amazing soap, so
Thank you
yay.
for that.
Yeah. So we decided to talk about fitness and New Year's resolutions and how we know this time of year, everybody that I know at least up to this point, like just people, my family, friends, we kind of let ourselves just eat what we want and just overindulge. And then we're like, well, New Year's is coming up. I'm going to set my New Year's resolution
Yes.
and I'll wipe a clean slate and start over. But the thing is, if you guys do this and you do this, maybe it's every Monday, maybe every weekend you blow your diet and you think on Monday I'm going to start perfect because, and I know why some of you do that because I used to do it too because I was addicted to sugar and I was addicted to sometimes bad food. I drank Diet Coke and I did things that my body was addicted to. So I have found a way, and I know Samantha has found a way to keep these habits steady and so that we don't have to say, well, come New Year's, I'm gonna blow everything now. I'm gonna eat what I want and drink whatever I want, and then I'm gonna start fresh. So
Yeah.
give me your biggest, I'm just talking away. So
Well, no, I was just going to say, because one of the things that happens when you start, oh, I'm just going to eat whatever I want. I'm going to have those brownies. I'm going to have those cookies or whatever. It becomes almost like a habit. It's like you start getting used to having all that kind of food, and then it becomes harder to let it all go, right? I
yeah, well,
mean,
and don't you think it becomes like it's your comfort? It becomes your, like I know,
happiness, right? I mean,
well,
it
it
kind of,
gives you comfort and
yeah,
happiness.
yes,
And like just thinking about how addictive sugar is, and it literally in the moment makes you feel good.
yes,
It's a feel good. So what I've done is I've found other ways to help me feel good, right?
absolutely. Yes,
So what are some
absolutely.
of your best tips for?
So my one of the things that makes me feel wonderful that I can't live without is just being able to exercise like most days of the week. I mean,
Yeah.
I will admit I might be a little bit fanatical with that, but it gives me such, it's just not pleasure. It just makes me like when, I mean, hey, there's some days where I don't feel like, I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to,
Yeah.
maybe go running or go on that bike ride or whatever it is. But man, once I get out there and I'm starting to move and I'm really loving just that feeling of my body moving, and then afterwards, oh my gosh, you just feel like $1,000,000,
And even in
after.
the meantime, even in while you're in the moment doing it,
Yes.
you feel good because you and I are just a year apart, so we're about the same age.
Yeah.
And so here's a tip I do because I feel the same way you do about exercise. I don't miss. It's really rare that I miss. And if I can even get 20 minutes on a bike and just break a sweat
Yeah.
and then get some really good stretching in, I try to lift weights 3 times a week. And that, as I get older, makes me feel so good. And there are times when I don't feel like it,
Yeah.
especially right now. It almost to winter here in Utah. We're technically winter. It's cold, it's snowy. We have a lot of snow going on here.
And then plus with the holiday season, there's all these other things that want to
Yeah,
take your time, right? So they
yeah,
hijack your time and it's like, oh, I don't have time. I don't have time to go to the gym. But like what
yeah.
you said, even 20 minutes, even 15 minutes, almost anybody can squeeze that out in their day.
Yeah, and the thing is, it is going to do you a big difference. If you think, oh, well, 15 or 20 minutes is not going to make a difference, that's not long enough, that is not true. And then I like to, so the first thing I do when I get up in the morning is I dress only in my workout clothes. So I'm an early riser. I get up really early because I just kind of like to write down my day, connect in with what I'm going to do for the day. But when I get up and get dressed, it's workout clothes. I don't
Mm-hmm.
even get dressed in anything different. And sometimes I'm working out by 8, sometimes I'm working out by 11. And I'm lucky that I have that flexibility.
And you've made that commitment. By the
Totally.
time you get up in the morning, because you put on your exercise clothes, you're committed that
Yeah,
you're going to exercise. It might not be like right when you get up or right
right.
after you have your tea, because like you said, it might be at 11,
Yeah, yeah.
but you're going to get it in
Yeah. And
because you made the commitment to put the clothes on.
right. And honestly, it becomes one of those habits that once you feel comfortable doing it, I know that I start to feel uncomfortable if I don't.
Exactly. And that's what happens when you start to move on a consistent and regular basis
Yeah.
and getting that regular exercise, that regular motion in your daily activities of living, you'll start to feel when it's not there, you'll start to miss it. And you'll
Yeah.
want to say, okay, I've got to get back on track. And that's why it's so important, even if you've only got 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you can go out and walk vigorously. You can do a calisthenic workout for that long.
Which is what? Explain what that is.
Okay, so like just body weight exercise, right? You could do jumping jacks, you could do burpees, you could do push-ups, you could do lunges. I mean, you could jump rope if you have a jump rope, or just pretend even, right? So
Yeah, I mean, moving sometimes could be going up and down the stairs in your building. I mean,
absolutely
that's a
great
great,
exercise.
you and I both at the
Yes.
same time. That is a great workout.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, like we talked about in the first little video we did, we just did a girls trip this past summer, and we climbed a lot of stairs.
Yes.
One of our favorite things to do is to climb old clock towers and old buildings where
Yes.
they're the tiny little staircases that wind up, and you can tell they were built like
Hundreds of years
hundreds of
ago.
years ago. And then what happens is when you get to the top and you have this bird's eye view of these amazing cities, that the only way to get there, there's not an elevator to the top. So you have to not only have to get up, you have to get down. But to me, it's like I don't care how sweaty I get, even if I'm not in workout clothes when we're traveling. The sweat will dry and I'm going to be still happy.
Yeah, and it's
So
not like you're going to smell or anything, right?
well, and even if you do a little bit, I mean, whatever.
Yeah, right, whatever, right?
Yeah.
That's what that bottle of spray is for.
Yeah. So what I would encourage you to do is exercise on a consistent basis can help you get prepared for anything that happens in your life. So it's not just about a New Year's resolution or I'll start on Monday. It's about starting right now, today,
Yeah,
so that when things happen in your life, you don't have to say, "Oh, this big event is coming. I need to lose 20 pounds." I what I found is if you always stay ready, and besides that, you sleep better, your digestion is better, your skin looks better, you feel better. It gets to a point where I'm feeling as I'm getting older, it's more about what I feel,
no, totally about
right?
what you feel
And how strong.
and how strong you
Yeah,
are, and your movement is better, your
yeah,
joints feel better,
yeah,
just everything
yeah,
feels better. So your mobility, your health,
yeah.
it
So if
impacts
by
a lot.
any chance you are maybe a little discouraged because you've heard this over and over and maybe you haven't jumped on the bandwagon, everybody has to start somewhere. And I think that it's going to be I know that it's hard in the beginning. And as your body is trying to acclimate, if you can just push through every day, give yourself a sticker calendar. Get a
Yeah.
calendar and buy some little fun stickers and reward yourself every day with a little sticker. And it will give you kind of physical, do little things that help motivate you. Here's another tip. Find a workout buddy to be accountable to,
Yes, that's what I was just going to say.
right?
Yes, research shows over and over again that if you work
Yeah.
out with people,
Yeah.
right, you're going to be more successful and stay with it for a lot longer.
Yeah.
Women especially are that way because we're much more, we tend to be more social than men,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
like to do stuff together, and sometimes we
Yeah.
like to